Welcome to Cord Cutting This Week, number 67, the show where I give you my opinion on some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting from the past week. Now, if you want to learn more about these stories, come up with your own opinions. Let me know what you think I got wrong, what I should have said instead. In the show, it's down below. I'll put a link to each story. I would love to hear your opinions. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us. Hopefully we can help you break free from the high costs of cable TV, but still watch what you want to watch. First, hey, a few quick deals out there that I really want to recommend. Both Amazon and Roku have smart TVs on sale right now. 50-inch TVs, 4K HDR for only $299. Now, for Roku, it's the TCL one, like the one behind me, in the 50-inch model, 4K HDR. For Amazon, they have the Toshiba Fire TV Edition smart TVs on sale for $299. So check them out. I'll put a link to both of them in the show notes. These are very limited time deals. So if you're watching this on Saturday, don't wait, because I can't guarantee you'll be here on Sunday, the day after I post this. Also, Hulu and Spotify have extended their deal. It's a really great deal. Right now, if you get Spotify's premium $9.99 bundle, you can get Hulu for free with that. Now, it's a limited commercial, so it's the on-demand only with commercials, but for $9.99 to get access to Spotify's music catalog and Hulu's on-demand, that's a really great deal. So if you love music, you love TV shows and movies, check out this bundle. If you're a Spotify customer right now, you can add this. The link down below explains how to do that. All right, let's dive into the news. So this week, you probably heard DIRECTV Now raise their price. They've changed their packages. All kinds of stuff has happened this week. One of the things to hold on to your hats, because it's already starting, is a flood of anti-cord cutting stories. You've probably seen them. Hey, cord cutting costs more than cable now. Might as well go back. When they completely ignore the fact that DIRECTV, Comcast, Spectrum, all these big services raised their prices this year. Many of them as much as $10 a month. So really, you're just kind of at the same break-even point you were last year before these price hikes took effect this year. But always remember, whenever stories come out, doom and gloom wins the day. I could write a story about how great everything is. As Paul Harvey always said, people don't really want to hear good news. He often pointed to how his news network once did a nothing but good news hour, and it didn't last very long because people didn't listen. And say, hey, everything was great today, nothing bad happened, doesn't sound nearly as good as you could die. Find out more at 10 tonight. So always remember, when these doom and gloom stories come out, they're very effective. They're very, very good at getting clicks. So take it all with a grain of salt, read it, laugh, maybe let them know what you think they got wrong. And hey, if you ever find anything you think is a doom and gloom anti-cord cutting story, send us a link to it. I'd love to take a look. Maybe we'll do a rebuttal. But let me know. And as always, do your own thinking. No matter what the topic is, there's always going to be somebody that says the world's coming to an end. There's always going to be somebody that says everything's fine, nothing to worry about. The truth I often find is somewhere in between. So do your own research. If I could tell you about anything when it comes to decisions to make cord cutting, what car to buy, really anything in life, do your own research. Don't just take somebody's word for it. Don't just do what they say is best, because it may not be best for you. So always do your own research. All right, let's keep on moving along here. But I would love to know, again, if you find any great anti-cord cutting stories, send me an email over at cordcarsnews.com. Click on the Contact Us. Send us an email with the link. I'll love to check it out. All right, let's move along. Speaking of cord cutting, Comcast has said they have no plans to dive into the cheaper bundles and take on Sling or YouTube TV, PlayStation Vue, etc. Comcast has basically said, no, we're good. We have no interest in that at this time. We're going to focus on the bundled internet and TV services that we currently offer. Of course, they have expanded into some streaming with a package for your locals only if you have Comcast internet. They have also, of course, expanded into mobile phone service too. I would highly recommend you read this story down below. It's very interesting. Comcast has taken a very different approach in the day and age where most people are rushing to get out there to cord cutters, to reach you and to offer you something that you may want to buy. NBC's launching, Viacom, Disney, AT&T, they're all launching new streaming services this year. So check it out. I highly recommend you read the story from Comcast, hear what the executives at Comcast are thinking, and then let me know, what do you think of Comcast plans? Are they crazy or crazy like a fox? Are they onto something? There's always an argument that, hey, they may have some long-term plan there that doesn't include TV. Most of their customers don't have TV anymore. You know, with mobile and even rumored gaming service from Comcast and other stuff, maybe that's where they're moving. I'll love to hear what you think about that. All right, let's keep moving along. Disney has set a date for closing on Fox. So according to Disney, later this month, they will be closing on Fox's purchase. I'll put a link down in the show notes if you want to see the exact date and everything. And with this deal, they're getting most, but not all of Fox. So the Fox local stations will stay with the current Fox ownership. The Fox News program, so Fox News, etc., will be staying with Fox. Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, will be staying with the current Fox. Regional sports will be moving over to Disney, but they'll be selling them. But in a very strange, still can't quite get my head around it, The Simpsons, Family Guy, and all that is going to be a Disney property. So the people who brought you Mickey Mouse and very wholesome family entertainment now will also be known for Family Guy, Simpsons, and so much more. Will there be a change there? That'll be very interesting to see if they do anything with it. What will they brand it? Are they going to keep the 21st Century Fox name? Or are they going to try to rebrand everything? I'm assuming they won't be Disney. Of course, they have Marvel and Star Wars and other brands under other names. It'll be very interesting to see. My question to you is, how worried are you about Disney owning most of Fox? Does that concern you at all? Sorry about the background. Does it concern you that Disney may make big changes? Are you worried about them gutting Family Guy or The Simpsons or any of that kind of stuff? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I'll love to hear from you. And hopefully we can see what happens. I will have full coverage later this month as this transition happens. We will be doing our day-to-day coverage of it along with the Apple News. All right, moving along. DIRECTV Now has started to contact customers about a $10 a month price hike. And this is one I really wanted to dive into. So as you know, Court Cards News broke the news last week Saturday, so 1 week from when I put this live, that AT&T would be raising the price of DIRECTV. Not only that, they would be replacing their packages with two main ones. I know they have basically satellite name packages are very similar to the original packages, starting at like $93. At that point, I just can't even consider cord cutting, to be honest with you. If you're going to charge $100 and some for the streaming package, but a big part of cord cutting is about savings. It's very interesting though. According to reports, AT&T didn't even talk to places like Viacom and Discovery and Scripps and more when they cut them out of the DIRECTV Now packages. If you're a current subscriber, you get to keep your package with a $10 a month price hike. But if you ever leave, you won't be able to come back to it. You will be stuck into either the Plus or the Max or some of those crazy DIRECTV satellite packages starting at $93 a month. Absolutely crazy. Few questions. Are you a DIRECTV Now subscriber? Have you changed plans? Has this made you walk away? Are you still saying, hey, you know what? At $50 a month, this offers me what I want, so I'm happy. Did you find another service you think is better now? Leave us a comment. Let me know. Which one did you switch to? I'd love to hear from you. I find it very interesting. AT&T is severely in debt. $180 billion in debt is the number that's been kind of floating around that I have heard. And it sounds like, according to the AT&T executive, they want bigger profit margins. They want bigger profit from HBO. They want bigger profits from DIRECTV. They want bigger profits from DIRECTV Now. And to do this, they're cutting out a bunch of channels, so they don't have to pay them. They're raising the price to dramatically increase the profit margins here. I'm very interested to see how this affects the long-term nature of DIRECTV Now. Will other cord cutting services match it? So far, others have been running around trying to grab up as many DIRECTV Now subscribers. AT&T already said they expect a significant drop in subscribers on DIRECTV Now in the first part of 2019. This is probably what they were talking about. They probably fully anticipate a bunch of people canceling. The question is, will it be bigger than they thought? Of course, the news got out earlier than they wanted it to, which can have an effect on that. So, very interesting. Do you plan to quit? Do you plan to stay? I'd love to hear from you. If you are unhappy, I would always encourage you to shop around. There are so many live TV streaming services out there that you can easily find one that probably fits what you want and do your research. One of the big things I hear from a lot of people is like, well, it has this one channel which has one show on it that I want. If some service is missing one channel to get one show that you want, you may want to think about getting like an Amazon or iTunes season pass of that show so that you can easily subscribe to it and then just watch that one. Because buying a season pass for 20 some bucks for the entire year is a lot cheaper than paying an extra 20 bucks a month because you wanted one channel so you can watch one set of content. So let me know. Do you do that? Do you subscribe to season passes? If not, maybe it's something you should check out. So let me know. Also, last question. One of the things I always find interesting is that there's 30 to 35 million cord cutters, but there's reportedly only 7 million live TV streaming service subscribers. So the Slings, the Hulus, etc. only count for about 7 million. That means the vast majority of cord cutters do not subscribe to a live TV streaming service, that they seem to be happy with Hulu, Amazon, Netflix. Are you one of the people who could care less about a live TV streaming service? Let me know. Leave us a comment. Do you just subscribe to Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon? I'm just very interested in hearing your feedback and what you like, what works for you, and what you think of the DIRECTV Now price. I really do think AT&T is shooting themselves a little bit in the foot. I think this is just too much, too quick. In a world where in less than an hour, I can log into DIRECTV Now, hit cancel. 5 minutes later, I can be on Sling or Hulu or PlayStation View. Really, in 5 to 10 minutes, I've ditched DIRECTV Now and I've subscribed to something else. And for them to raise the price $15 in less than a year, that's outrageous, to be honest with you. I just don't think it's sustainable. And I would just say to anybody who's thinking of it, be warned. There's a lot of cord cutters who have found that live TV is just not necessary for them. So keep that in mind. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great week. If you're new here, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, helps us a lot. We're going to try to help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and be able to watch your content. Now, every Monday through Friday, I do a news version of this where we just give you the biggest stories as opposed to my opinion here that we do on Saturday. So make sure to check back Monday through Friday for a daily update on some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting. I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next week.